Here it is, Wednesday, September, I think around the 20th or somewhere around there. Here's just some of my late summer harvests. The cucumber, some of my San Francisco fog tomatoes, jalapenos I just cut into it just to taste it how hot it was. It wasn't as hot as I was expecting it to be. And then there's supposed to be a sweet pepper here. I had started getting this little scab up here, so I picked it. I think it's fully ripe. Got a few of these little green peppers left, and then a handful of onions and stuff. I'll show you some more of the stuff that I just pulled, getting ready for some of my winter stuff. Here's some of my stuff I just have in pots here. Some of my cherry tomatoes are coming to an end. I'm getting a few left on there. My San Francisco fogs I just picked, but there's still some on there. It's my orange tree, if you guys can see it. I don't know about that. I just had to pick one off and throw it in the garbage or in the compost because it wasn't it was starting to rot or something, and it wasn't ripe yet. Still got some jalapenos up there, some jalapenos down here. All my lemon cucumbers have died. Some of my cucumbers over there. My Swiss chard still's doing good. Been eating that. The girls have been consistently giving me 3 eggs a day. Hey girl. Hey. Are you guys camera shy? Anyways, no eggs yet this morning. Alright. Like a couple weeks ago, a month ago, I pulled up all them potatoes. You can see my potato bed's empty. My compost with some of my scraps. I'm gonna dig all that up and fill these up here in a little bit, probably today. Midnight. Or snowflake and midnight. Here's my onion bed and garlic bed. I just pulled up my garlic. My garlic sure are puny, aren't they? And then I have a few of my other onions still drying over there I just pulled up. Now, if you guys remember, I pulled on that trellis over there that had the peas on it, and because I had all these tomatoes over here. You can see they're all laying over the edge here. But I got quite a few cherry tomatoes up there. They're just not ripe yet. But I got a pretty good little bush of cherry tomatoes there. They're down inside my little pathway there, so I'm gonna have to work on them. I'm gonna fill these up, and then I'm gonna put lettuce and spinach. Maybe some lettuce and spinach over there. Lettuce and spinach grow really good here in the winter. Really good. It's like impossible to hurt them. Here's some of my cherry tomatoes. We can get out of the sunlight here so you can see them. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are sweet 100s. Because they're the bigger size like that. I picked out, made a big thing of spaghetti the other day, so I have hardly any ripe ones out here because I picked them all. Beans I can just pull whenever. Those don't do anything. I picked all them. Got a ton of cherry tomatoes that I picked the other day. I picked probably 2 gallons of cherry tomatoes and regular tomatoes yesterday, or a couple days ago. Really good spaghetti sauce. I put garlic and onion and cherry tomatoes from my garden. It was really delicious. And let's see, spider webs. My lemon thyme, really fragrant still. Some of my mint, and then all my strawberry bushes. My peas that are finishing off. I've just left a few of them on there to just keep drying off, so I can use them for seeds next year. Apple tree with 1 apple on it. It's probably about between golf ball and tennis ball size. I got 1 eggplant just to see if I can grow it. I've never grown them before. I got 1 eggplant right there. And a couple of the little tiny itty bitty ones that aren't even gotten big. It sure is taking its sweet time to get big, but I came out here yesterday and picked some strawberries. I know I have a few that are just about ready to eat. I wait until they're really fully ripe, like that one right there. There's a little bit, it looks like there's some bug damage there, so I don't know if that's gonna make it. But I try to let them go as far as I can to ripen completely before I eat them. Like that one's probably a little early, but I'm gonna pull it anyways because there's a rotten one right next to it here, and I don't want it to go bad on me. Here's one. It's a little one, but it's really red. Get it off the stem. It's little, but it's nice and dark red. So, the other day I picked a couple gallons of ripe tomato or cherry tomatoes. And look at all these I already got. I probably got another quarter gallon of, maybe not an eighth a gallon of cherry tomatoes that are ripe. I probably got another 10 gallons here that are unripe. The backside of those San Francisco fogs, which for a full-size tomato I've gotten probably 15 full-size tomatoes ripe already out of 3 plants here, and all 3 of them look terrible, but and they're in these little potter planters I got at Walmart for a couple bucks. They're kids' totes, and I just drilled holes in them and made them into pots. Oh, let's see. I got a cucumber or 2 right there. I just put those in some buckets, and they were real big, but they're dying off. I got that powdery white mildew on those pumpkins, and it spread pretty bad. Hopefully it doesn't come back next year. Anyways, there's my my grape, Oregon grape. This is going to be the 3rd year next year, so hopefully I get grapes next year. Blueberries, which are finished. They're not producing any berries anymore. I've eaten them all. And my lettuce here, going up to seed. I see some flowers and stuff on it, but lots of seeds. Hopefully I get some seeds off that, and next year I can grow my own seed. Anyways, that's about it. You guys have a super duper day. I know that's lame. Anyways, you guys have a good day.